breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900. Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.
All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Happy Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday today. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning so far. We are broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We're WRMN AM 1410. We hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Of course, we're also streaming live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to like the video, subscribe to our channel, you can do that. Keep you up to date and in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN. And of course, things are happening in the Fox River Valley. So of course, taking a look here, we can see it is kind of partly cloudy, partly sunny, kind of a mixture of both. We're seeing it kind of as a half and half right now. We are seeing here that it is, again, another chillier day outside today. Now we are going to be seeing the temperatures kind of slowly but surely rising a bit and then eventually dropping a little bit more as we're seeing prediction-wise for the rest of this week into next week as well, too. So we've got here currently right now temperatures at 42 degrees. We do have a high of 52, so the high is going to be 52 degrees today. We are going to be seeing, of course, a continuous chance of a little bit of rain. We did have it a little bit earlier this morning. It does look like it has steadily stopped a little bit now. We are going to be seeing a chance of, well, it looks like chance of rain is actually done now. So that was pretty much earlier in the morning here. Looks like that chance of rain is much, much lower now. Most likely not going to be seeing the rain within the area. Starting to clear up a little bit here. As we get into the afternoon time, it is supposed to be partly cloudy outside, and then it's supposed to eventually clear for tonight, dropping down to a low of 31 degrees. So a chilly night tonight for Tuesday night tonight. Wednesday, tomorrow, we are going to be seeing the temperatures going up to a high of 56, still chilly though. Nice and sunny. So tomorrow is supposed to be a nice sunny skies all around day. It is predicted to also be clear skies as we get into Wednesday night. Again, like for the prediction for tonight being at a low of 31, that is also the same prediction for coming up Wednesday. Wednesday night being a low of 31 degrees. We head on into Thursday. We see the temperatures rise a little bit here. Sunny skies all around. We do see a high of 65 degrees. So a high of 65, kind of going between 10 and 1 o'clock, about a 10-degree difference there. In the very late 40s to the early 60s, that is around the 10 to 1. So around out to lunch, that'll be coming up there for Thursday. So we'll see it being chillier in the morning, then kind of warming up a little bit here. Still a little bit chilly, but still pretty nice. With a high of 65 on Thursday, dropping down to a low of 39 degrees for Thursday night. Friday rolls around. We see here for Friday predicted to be a high of 69 degrees. So again, we're seeing those temperatures slowly rise a little bit here with a low of 39 degrees as we get into Friday night. It is predicted to be mostly sunny. And then we're seeing here for the weekend. For the weekend on Saturday, we do see a high of 71 degrees with a low of 44 degrees for Saturday night. Saturday at the start of the weekend is supposed to be nice and sunny and clear. So we're going to be seeing those temperatures rise a little bit here. Sunday, higher temperatures. Not super high, but in comparison to today, we're seeing it as a high of 75 degrees coming up on Sunday. So it is going to be a little bit warmer outside during the middle of October. We're already in the middle part of October currently right now. We're at the halfway mark, technically, because the last day is October 31st, the 15th, and half of that is, 15's half of 30. So we're kind of almost at the halfway mark. You could just say we're at the halfway mark now of October already. So for Saturday, for Sunday, we see a high of 75, low of 46. Next week, Monday, we're going to be seeing here a high of 74 degrees, dropping down to a low of 51 degrees as we get into Monday night. Again, it is predicted to be partly cloudy outside for Monday. And then for Tuesday, next Tuesday here, we're going to be seeing a high of 68 and a low of 45, partly cloudy. So we see through pretty much the rest of this week, the temperatures rise a bit. It's supposed to be nice and sunny, also into the weekend. Then we get into early next week, we start to see those temperatures drop a bit, and we're going to be seeing more clouds kind of accumulating there throughout the days coming, the next days that are coming up here in the next week or so. Taking a look here, of course, we always like to start off with an inspirational story or a fun, amazing story by sunnyskies.com. That's sunnyskies.com. And this was written today. This was posted under news by sunnyskies.com. And this is a pretty cute, a cute story here. Actually, it's a cute story at the start and also pretty amazing at the end here, too. The title of the story is 12-Year-Old Draws Plans for a Playground. The City Built It. Today's good news story comes from Clearfield City, Utah. A 12-year-old girl's playground vision has become a reality thanks to the kindness and support of the city officials who embraced her creativity and passion for inclusive play. So there's a picture actually here of the park that she wanted to that she envisioned to build. It included like a cement wall. It included a twisty slide. It included a rock wall, a rope climbing course, and even some of the dimensions as well too. So that's pretty cute. Earlier this year, young Rosalie noticed that a new playground at Thornmock Park was being built, but the equipment seemed more suitable for older kids. Concerned that she wouldn't be able to enjoy it with her younger sisters, Rosalie took matters into her own hands. Armed with creativity and passion for play, she sketched out her ideal playground, complete with detailed descriptions and labels. With support from her mom, Rosalie took her designs to Clearfield City Hall, where she met with Eric House, the city community's service director. Impressed by the effort and thought that Rosalie put into her drawings, he actually took time to review each of her sketches. He even explains here, quote, she put a ton of time into that and a lot of thought, and she showed it from 4 different angles. He explained here. Although the Thornock Park playground was already in progress, the city had plans to build a new playground at the Bicentennial Park, and Rosalie's designs were actually incorporated into the project. How fun is that? Rosalie was involved in every step of the process, working alongside city officials and playground equipment vendors to bring her vision to life. And she even shared with Fox 13 about this too. She said, quote, every day that I would have to go there for another meeting, I would tell my friends and be like, I get to go again. Woohoo, she says. So that's sweet. And then this was posted today. It said on Tuesday, which is today, the playground actually officially opened at Bicentennial Park. So that was today, the playground actually opened. And Rosalie, along with her family, proudly cut the ribbon at the ceremony, creating a new play space for children of all ages to enjoy, a space that was imagined and brought to life by a young girl who believed she could make a difference. That is awesome. That's so cool. How inspirational. I mean, that she, was passionate about something. She took charge despite her age. She said, you know what? I'm not going to let my age get in the way. And sure didn't. This park here, I've got it on the screen too if you're watching on YouTube, but the playground is her design. That is really, really cool. So that's awesome. Congratulations to Rosalie, and also, of course, the Clearfield City of Utah for having a pretty cool park for the younger kids to enjoy. So very, very cool. That was posted on sunnyskies.com. This and more can be found on sunnyskies.com. The time is 10:15. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned. The Distance Social, your spot for great craft cocktails with meaningful conversation. Whether you're out entertaining a group or out for a memorable nightcap, The Distance Social is your spot for starting or ending the perfect evening. Located at 314 North River Street in beautiful East Dundee, Illinois. Go the distance and find your social at The Distance Social.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
For exceptional home-cooked meals, visit the longest family-owned restaurant in Elgin. Paul's Family Restaurant at Lawrence and McLean takes pride in their fresh daily specials like steaks, fish, pasta, soups, and more. Paul's fresh buttermilk pancakes and breakfast skillets are phenomenal. As you walk in, you can't help but notice owner Elaine's wonderful eye for detail. The toughest decision you'll have to make is what size leftover box to take home. Call 847-695-8687.
How many times have you heard about or driven past the Volo Auto Museum and still haven't checked it out? They have over 200,000 square feet of heated showrooms filled with countless collections of the most amazing mechanical marvels in the world. From incredible collector cars, movie cars, trains, boats, and planes, to a Disney gallery, dinosaurs, vintage arcades, kiddie rides, and a medieval torture exhibit, plus the Titanic Museum. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit volofun.com.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame, Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovaki and Grecian chicken. Slovaki is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We hope you are enjoying the show here so far. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far here. There's that music. Always ending. That's nice. It's like, it's beautiful when I like come back and then the music ends like that. It's like, perfect. I don't know, just little things like that. That's pretty cool. So anywho, we're starting to see the sun starting to peep through here more now. The clouds are starting to kind of go away. It's getting a little bit more sunnier outside here. And it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So let's take a look at some of the latest of the news. Now, I know that Marky B in the morning already did mention this, but for those of you who are just tuning in now, I will also mention it as well. So the King County State's Attorney Jamie L. Mosser and Elgin Chief of Police Anna Lally announced that Anderson A. Contreras is charged with the offenses. This is the Elgin murder charges that did happen. It was over on the weekend on Saturday, October 12th. He was charged with the offenses of first-degree murder, which is a Class M felony of 3 counts, and aggravated battery causing great bodily harm, which is Class 3 felony. State's Attorney Mosser alleges that on the afternoon of Saturday, October 12th, without lawful justification and with the intent to kill, defendant Anderson Contreras struck the victim with a knife in the torso area, thereby causing his death. This was on October 12th at 12:33 p.m. Officers responded to the 1000 block of Cedar Avenue for a reported stabbing. Officers arrived on the scene and located an adult male subject with life-threatening injuries. The victim was subsequently transported to the Elgin's Advocate Sherman Hospital and later pronounced deceased. Upon further investigation, the 21-year-old Contreras of the 700 block of Dundee Avenue in Elgin was taken into custody without incident. On Monday, October 14th, he was transported to the Kane County Jail for pre-trial detention proceedings, which are currently ongoing. He will remain in custody until further order of the court. So, again, that was posted earlier today. So. He also in the past was also charged previously. So he was actually arrested September 28th on accusations that he attacked a minor playing on a football field at Thompson Middle School in St. Charles. And that time he was charged with aggravated battery, and resisting a peace officer. And then he was released pending the outcome of the case, according to court records. He was also charged with domestic battery on August 20th and released. And then even back in January of 2023, Contreras was also charged with aggravated battery of a peace officer. Records indicate he was found unfit to stand trial for several months, then later admitted to the treatment alternative court. So there's a little bit more updated information. The Kane County Coroner's Office will conduct an autopsy today. Contreras' next court appearance is scheduled for October 24th at 9 a.m. in the courtroom 211 at the King County Judicial Center. So that was posted earlier today. There also was a fire that did happen on Sunday night. So there was a fire that happened Sunday night on October 13th. There was a garage fire at the 700 block of Parkway Avenue that caused significant damage on Sunday night, according to the Elgin Fire Department. Crews were dispatched at approximately 7:34 p.m. and arrived to find a fully involved detached garage threatening nearby structures. They quickly brought the blaze under control, preventing major damage to two adjacent garages and a house. The garage was declared a total loss, and the house sustained minor damages. Currently it's under investigation by the Elgin Fire Department investigation team. Preliminary reports suggest that the fire was accidental, with damages estimated to exceed $40,000. So that was recently, also recently posted there too. Now, taking a look at FoxValleyMagazine.com, of course, there's the story I just read about Contreras, which has been posted under news. You can find it under news on FoxValleyMagazine.com. But other than that, with Fox Valley Magazine, really the only things else are things I've already read. So, of course, if you want to take a look, they've got, of course, still some time to enjoy fall fun areas and farms. Of course, there's lots of great farms that you can go to around the Fox River Valley that are still open until October 31st. And then, of course, I've been announcing this here too. If you are not familiar with the new times for trick-or-treating this year, depending on where you might live, there is the Halloween trick-or-treating hours in the Fox Valley. They have the list posted. It was a couple days ago, 4 days ago, it was posted on there. So if you haven't read that yet, you can feel free to do so. Depending on the area that you live in, it'll tell you what the times are. So currently, of course, for Elgin coming up here, trick-or-treating will be from 4 to 7 p.m. So that'll be from 4 to 7. If you happen to live in West Dundee, it's 3 to 7. If you live in East Dundee, it's also 3 to 7, as well as for St. Charles and Carpentersville, as well as South Elgin, Batavia, Bartlett, and Campton Hills. It'll be 3 to 7, as well as West Chicago, Wheaton, and Wheaton as well. So a lot of them are 4 to 7. Now, if you live, for example, like in Aurora, it's 4 to 7. Sugar Grove is 4 to 7. If you live in Elburn, it's 4 to 8, as well as here for North Aurora. But if you live in Naperville, there's not a specific start time. It's just really any time before 8 p.m. is the end time there. So if you do want to take a look at that, that has been posted on there. If you'd like to view that. Of course, we also did go through the Paramount Theater presenting smash hit Frozen for the holiday season. Later into the show today, I do plan on going through again, talking about some of the theater performances that are coming up as well here too. So we definitely want to mention that as well. We have coming up on Friday a special interview with the Elgin Master Chorale. I'll have them on here, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up on Friday. They're going to be talking about their new upcoming concert. That'll be coming up pretty soon. So you don't want to miss out on that. So this and more can be found on foxvalleymagazine.com. Don't forget, of course, you can also check out the October issue. The October issue does, of course, talk about things that are happening, of course, coming up within the Fox River Valley. You can check them out. Good to do so if you want to keep in the loop with what's happening within the area, of course. All the different pumpkin farms, fun things to do, lots of different haunted houses, of course, to go to. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity if you do like haunted houses. I mean, they've got a lot of different things. They have some interesting history here. I'll read to you one of them here. There's one called 5 Points Haunted House, which is formerly known as the Lehman Manor Home Haunt. And it was a house that was actually built in the late 1800s. Actually, it was a barn. Not quite a house. Well, it was a house for the animals. Originally part of a prosperous farm owned by the Hawthorne family. Known for their fruitful harvests and prize-winning livestock. However, their success was marred by tragedy when in 1912, a fire swept through the farmhouse, claiming the lives of the entire family. Now, interestingly enough, the barn remains untouched by the flames. So that is the 5 Points Haunted House. Interesting. So is it really haunted? We shall see. There's even information, of course, on a little bit of history there too. So that's just one of the little articles there that you can read on the Fox Valley Magazine featured section. So some of the best haunted houses, barns, trails, and rides in the Fox River Valley, of course, that you can check out for yourself if you dare to do so. I mean, they have the whole list here, spooky trails and so much more. So there you go. They also do, again, of course, include the Trick or Treat Hours by City Guide. So if you want to view that too, you can feel free to do that. There you go. So some good stuff coming up here. We're still in the hours of October, of course, the days of October, middle October already here, and already coming up in a couple days. You know what time it is. Nightmare on Chicago Street this Saturday. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. They're going to be doing some new stuff as well, kind of having a theme, a story theme this time. Certain areas depicting certain scenes and stories that you can kind of follow along with as well, too. So very cool. If you want to read more details on that, you can read it, of course, in the Fox Valley Magazine articles, or also you can visit their website as well, nightmareonchicagostreet.com. We have 4 days and counting. 4 days, 5 hours, 8 minutes, and 50 seconds as I'm speaking right now. So there you go. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be broadcasting from 5 to 7. And of course, that same day, you'll also be able to listen to some nice tunes with the CD Showcase Court Stevens. CD Showcase with Court Stevens. That'll be from 7 to 9 on Saturday. So there you go. More information is also posted on their main Facebook page as well, too. So, of course, this is WRMN AM 1410. That's who you're listening to. And we are going to be taking it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors coming up here pretty soon. Of course, when we come back, we'll discuss a little bit. What did I have on the agenda today? Oh, my goodness me. I got to look at my agenda again. I was going to talk about some interesting places to go to in regards to a nice warm drink that we know as tea. I've got 2 places I wanted to talk about, and even a little bit of some interesting facts about tea as well. Some interesting things when it comes to some delicious fall flavors and things like that as well. We'll continue on more, of course, here in just a bit. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We'll return with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. The Naperville City Council meets tonight at 7 p.m. Those interested in participating must register to speak by 6:30 p.m. To find the full agenda and access the speaker sign-up form, you can head to the City of Naperville website. In Sugar Grove, a tragic hit-and-run incident has resulted in the death of a 69-year-old woman. The accident unfolded Saturday night just before 10:30 p.m. in the 1900 block of Faze Lane. Authorities discovering the victim lying in the streets, and she was later pronounced dead in a nearby hospital. The Sugar Grove Police Department seeking the driver involved in this fatal crash. Illinois archery deer season in full swing, running from October 1st through January 19th. Hunters in counties with no firearms season, such as Cook and Lake County, can hunt throughout the entire period. Meanwhile, restrictions apply in regions like Champaign and Macon, where only antlered deer can be taken until the end of October. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears feeling confident after a 35-16 win over Jacksonville Sunday in London. It was the third consecutive win for the Bears. They're 4-2 overall. Chicago heads into the bye week. They return to action on the road in the nation's capital against the Commanders. The week after, they head to Arizona, then return home November the 10th against the Patriots. NBA preseason action Monday. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls 111-107. NHL tonight, the Blackhawks continue their road trip. It's a matchup with the Calgary Flames. Chicago coming off Saturday's 5-2 win at Edmonton. Tonight's game, the last of 4 straight on the road to start the season. The Blackhawks open up the home half of the schedule this Thursday night. It's a 7:30 puck drop at United Center against the San Jose Sharks. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel and give the video a like, you can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and, of course, also with WRMN. Don't forget, you can also listen to us through the app. The app is available on well, there, excuse me, oh my goodness. It's available via link on our website. So if you go to our website, WRMN1410.com, you can find it there. You can listen, of course, and watch us live on YouTube. There's a link there, of course, posted. You can also click to listen live through our main website. You can, of course, also click the link to the Google Play Store, and then also the App Store too. So the apps are available for free on Google Play for Samsung users, and of course on the App Store for the iOS users out there as well too. So if you are interested in doing that, feel free, of course, to check out our website. Again, that's WRMN1410.com, WRMN1410.com. Now, I'm going to, of course, go through some things here when it comes to some delicious food, or in particular, some drinks I wanted to talk about here. But there was something I meant to talk about yesterday that I wanted to bring up here. Now, this was posted onto Kane County Connects. So this is Kane County Connects. This was the staff posted this yesterday. So this was posted yesterday at 12:30 a.m. So actually, yeah, so if it was posted yesterday at 12:30, I probably wouldn't have read it, just because that would have been during the Tradio segment. Yes, and Tradio's coming, of course, here at 12:30. Later today, 12:30. So in partnership with Flat Can Recycling of Elburn, Kane County is going to be expanding their collection of hard to recycle items. Maybe you've got items that you're like, oh my goodness, I want to recycle them, but I can't. Well, they've expanded on their collection of hard to recycle items. And its list of accepted items at the county's permanent recycling location in Batavia. It's at 517 East Fabian Parkway. To include several hard-to-recycle household items are now included, which include, my goodness me, apologize about this, happens during the fall time with the allergies. Goes back and forth. So these items that are include smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, as well as child car seats, strollers, and high chairs are now included in this list, as well as ride-on toy cars, both self-propelled and battery-powered. So if you're looking to recycle these, they have now been added to the list. For strollers, high chairs, and toys in good condition and not recalled, consider reuse option, of course. However, if you can't, they have been added to the list. You can view a complete list of recyclable items at Kane County's updated recycling guide, locations, and any associated costs. There is a link that is followed that you can find it under October 2024 Complete Recycling Guide that is on their website, KaneCountyConnects.com. They have it posted for that article. So they have the entire list there that you can find, 7-page guide that you can find there too. It tells you what items are acceptable as well as items that are not accepted. So if you would like to take a look at that information, you can feel free to do that. It talks about items that are accepted, that are paper fiber, ones that are not accepted, scrap metal and large appliances that are acceptable and ones that aren't. Same applies for aerosol and compressed gas, as well as, of course, now their newer added items to their list is the kids gear. So again, the strollers, high chairs, and then also the battery-powered rides in cars, and the non-battery powered ones. And then also the smoke and CO detectors as well. So they have updated that list now. If you'd like to take a look at it, it's under the Recycling Center Guide as well too. So it's listed there as 2023, but they did recently update it now to 2024 for this year. So what I wanted to do here, as you know, of course, it's the fall time. You know, the leaves are changing, the air is turning crisper. Now, this is, of course, a great time to embrace the flavors of fall. So I have a nice little list here that I'm just going to quickly run through to tell you, of course, what are some of the popular ones, and then kind of hone in on one in particular that'll definitely keep you nice and warm and has some awesome health benefits as well. So this is Food for Thought, published in September by Gator Care. This is gatorcare.org. And they're actually brought to you by the University of Florida and UF Health as well too. So you can enjoy some of the flavors of the fall bringing, of course, some unique flavors of fruits, vegetables, and more. So, of course, seasonal treasures include pumpkin. As we know, pumpkin is a very popular one. It is helps. It's rich in beta carotene, which is good for your body. That converts to vitamin A. It's a good source of fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. They also help to support healthy vision, skin, and immune function. Sweet potatoes, of course, is another one that is featured during the fall time. We, of course, have apples as another one, Brussels sprouts loaded with vitamin K, cranberries, butternut squash. You know, a lot of places have the butternut squash soup. Mushrooms is another popular one during the fall time. Of course, we know, the cinnamon and nutmeg. Pears are also, they offer dietary fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin K. Chestnuts, of course. Ginger is another one. It's a nice warming spice to help soothe digestive discomfort and reduce inflammation. Fall is also the season for nuts like almonds, walnuts, and pecans. And then the final thing that's also listed here that I wanted to go into a little more detail in, hot teas. Yes, hot teas. Now, of course, I am very much so a coffee person. I love coffee. I have to have coffee usually all the time. But I do like tea. Tea is very good as well. And fall is the perfect time to enjoy a nice herbal tea that is hot. You can enjoy a nice chamomile, ginger, cinnamon tea, pumpkin tea, lots of different teas out there that you can enjoy. They can help with relaxation and digestion. I can't pronounce this word, digestion. And it also provides antioxidants as well. Plus, it's delicious. You can definitely change different flavors. You can mix and match for sure when it comes to teas. And especially during the fall time when it's cooler weather, you want to stay nice and warm during the cooler temperatures. So you can enjoy a nice hot cup of tea, a nice hot cup of tea to enjoy. So that's kind of what we'll be focusing on here when it comes to delicious fall options. And of course, we'll go through also a couple places I wanted to talk about that do specialize in tea. So that's kind of this segment here where I talk about the restaurants and food. Also includes drinks as well. So today we'll talk a little bit about those hot teas, delicious hot teas to enjoy. Now, some interesting facts about tea brought to you by rmg.co.uk. Of course, tea has been around for a long time. They have been around for quite a while. Tea reached Europe in the 16th century, but people were actually using ceramic teapots in Asia and the Middle East like 11,000 years ago. So it's been around for a while here too. Now, according to legend, in 2732 BC, Emperor Shen Nung discovered tea when leaves from a wild tree blew into his pot of boiling water. And you picture that? The leaves kind of just falling into the boiling pot. He's like, what? What's this? You tried it? And there you go. You got tea. So, goodness me, sorry. Now, tea in England, of course, was originally a very expensive product. We are familiar with, of course, that in history. And it was only the elite could afford it too. The tea tax, the tea party. Merchants and customers used little teapots to test that the tea they had ordered was up to the quality they were expecting. Yes. They were like, I have to make sure that this tea is correct and that it is high quality. They're like, if you are not going to give us that, then we're going to spill the tea to our friends and say how horrible the tea is. The pre-days of here's the tea, sis. I don't know. Anywho, so of course, tea's been around for a while. And also, there's an art of reading tea, that is tea leaves. And that is actually called tasseography. So that's the art of reading tea leaves. Queen Anne drank tea regularly, actually so regularly that she substituted a large bell-shaped silver teapot for a tiny Chinese one, a couple of them. The earliest tea services dates from her region. So, of course, we think of, 4 o'clock tea time, afternoon tea time as well. Now, drinking tea is actually less likely to produce a caffeine crash than drinking coffee. This is because the high levels of antioxidants in tea slow the absorption my goodness me, absorption of caffeine, which results in a gentler increase of caffeine in your system and a longer period of alertness with no crash at the end. So maybe I should start drinking more tea. That sounds pretty good. Yes, Queen Anne, she loved her tea as well too. So very much so. I mean, there's Greenwich tea and all of those, and that's, the Queen's lived in Greenwich, so there you go. Lots of different things when it comes to tea. Very good drink to have with very healthy benefits. And of course, what better way to drink it than in a nice little tea cup and saucer? That I do love collecting those little cups of tea, the tea cups and saucers. Whether it's more like I like the porcelain ones, the thin porcelain teacups. Oh my goodness, those are phenomenal. So we'll talk a little bit more about this here in just a bit. The time is approaching 10:46. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN in just a bit. And we'll definitely spill the tea on some really great tea places within the area of the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit. For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Keep informed with everything that's going on with the Radio Shopping Show by joining our VIP Text Club today. All you have to do is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
Hit the open road and experience the fresh air of Wisconsin at the Grand Stay Hotel and Suites in Mount Horeb. This award-winning hotel is just outside Madison. Mount Horeb is known as the troll capital of the world. Families can go on a troll hunt through the historic downtown or check out Cave of the Mounds just minutes down the road. The Grand Stay offers a beautiful pool and a hot tub with year-round fun. Visit grandstaymounthoreb.com today to schedule your visit.
Renata's Old Salem Cafe is now Renata's German restaurant with old family recipes for delicious Bavarian dinners. Renata's is also known for breakfast and lunch. Renata's German restaurant has fresh baked German pastries. For a hearty breakfast, try Renata's for pancakes, skillets, and more. They've also set the standard for catering excellence. Try Renata's German restaurant off Irving Park, west of Wise Road in Hanover Park. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410. Got about 10 minutes left of this first hour. That is the 10 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. You're listening to WRMN, AM 1410. Now, we did talk a little bit here, just kind of doing a little introduction on some just kind of in general, some popular foods that are, definitely popular during the fall time as we get into the chillier temperatures, the fall feels. You want to enjoy some good things: pumpkin, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, mushrooms, and also some delicious hot teas. Yes. So talking about the teas here, I wanted to, present to you some interesting and cool places to go to for a nice hot cup of tea, all within the area. And actually one that is just a couple doors down at 8 Douglas Avenue. It's Steep and Clay. Steep and Clay. This is located right near us as well, too. So if you want to check it out, they're located right by us. They're right next door to the Elgin Knitworks. And then, of course, we also have, we're right next door to them, too. In between, of course, is a little entrance to the Duchess of Douglas, who I see every day and always wave to her. Her little area there, her little door with the sign above it is in between us and the Elgin Knitworks. And then next to the Elgin Knitworks is the Steep and Clay. So this is a small business. It's a tea house and pottery shop. Now they're located right here in downtown Elgin, and they're going to be open on Thursday through Sunday. So they're open Thursday through Sunday. So they're closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Their hours of operation are Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Is when they are open. Now, the cool thing about them, too, is, of course, they're a tea shop. So as you know, they're going to have great tea that you can find there. And actually, back in February, they were awarded with the Illinois is Made plaque. So downtown Elgin, the city of Elgin, did award that to them back in February. So that's very, very cool as well. And according to the Daily Herald says they are, quote, like a candy store for tea. So if you want to get some good stuff, everything for the perfect cup of tea, down to the pot, you can visit them, located right as a neighbor to us. So very nice. If you want to check out their Facebook page, it is Steep and Clay. That is STEEPN''Clay. So Steep and Clay. They're a nice little tea room to go to. I've been in there before. Of course, the owners are very nice. If you want to check out their main website, it's steepandclay.com. So that's steepandclay.com. Located here, of course, in Elgin. The interior design, of course, is very nice. You get the nice kind of, I would say, kind of like a woodsy olive green kind of style of wall paint. So that's nice. Of course, definitely does make it feel a little bit more like kind of like you're in nature, as tea is very natural. They have a lot of different products to enjoy, and then they also do sell a lot of clay pottery as well, too. So they make the clay pottery. So not only can you get the tea, you can also get the teacups, the saucers, the plates that can go with it, too. So you have everything set and ready to go to enjoy your tea experience. So if you check out their website, again, this is the Tea House and Pottery Shop. This is Steep and Clay at steepandclay.com at 8 Douglas Avenue. So feel free to check that out. They also have in-store pickups Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there are orders that are shipped out daily as well. You get tea, teaware, and functional pottery as well. Lots of different teas to choose from. Chamomile, you can try that. Cinnamon orange, herbal blood cleanser, golden monkey is another one that they have. They have vitamin C, apple pie tea. Ooh, that does sound good. So if you'd like to try that out, feel free to check out what they have. So they have, of course, their shop, so you can view all the different teas that they have to offer here at their shop. And hey, they're right next door. Maybe they're listening in. I don't know. They've got a whole list here. So you can try their black tea. They have dark tea, chai, green tea as well, too. You can try white tea, herb, bark, flower, leaf, and root. They also do offer different pottery, so you can try their cups, bowls, mugs, teapots, plates, and trays as well, too. They have a nice list there that you can feel free to take a look at as well. When it comes to that, they have a huge selection to choose from, a huge selection as well, too. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. They also do offer tea tasting. So they are actually going to be having that. The next one will be coming up October 27th. They will be having a tea tasting, special guest tasting with all senses. It's for 2 hours. It's $20 a person. It's coming up October 27th at 10 a.m. Join them Sunday morning, 10 a.m. to noon. Experience tea through a sensational experience of the senses. Mike Cuevas is going to be their special guest. So if you're interested, there's actually a link on their page where you can actually book it. So you can book the tea testing appointment. He is going to be doing some of the tea tastings with you, kind of suggesting some different options to choose from. He became involved in the tea industry and aspired to expand his community, TEAT, to the public. He's currently developing his live tea programs into educational experiences that allow people to participate in from the comfort of their homes. So how cool is that too? So that'll be coming up October 27th, right next door, right near us here at 8 Douglas Avenue for a tea tasting appointment. If you want to give it a try, that'll be coming up here 10 a.m. It's $20. If you'd like to book an appointment, you can feel free to do that. Join them coming up Sunday morning for that fun activity. And informational activity too, so you'll be able to also check that out as well. They're going to be having an opening ceramic studio coming soon as well too, so they're going to be having that. They are in the beginning process of opening a member ceramic studio in the Fox Valley as well too. So there you go. If you want to check that out, as a community member, you can work at your own pace, at your own schedule. Work at your own pace at your own schedule too, if you'd like. The studio provides you with a cabbie to put your personal items at. However, all the rest of the space is communal too. So if you want to check out more information, you can feel free to do that. They are in need of help getting this all up and running. So if you have any used ceramic tools, equipment, or materials and wish to donate them, you can email them at steepenclay@gmail.com. That's steepenclay@gmail.com. If you'd like to donate, you can also do that as well too. So there you go. Feel free to check that out. Very cool. You can view more information about them as too. They are a family-owned and operated shop specializing in high-quality teas that they stand behind. Again, going inside, of course, where they're located, right here in Elgin, they have a nice section of teas to choose from, and of course, also their pottery. The thing I also really like about them too is the style that they present their tea. So a lot of their teas are in jars, which is very much an old-fashioned way of doing it. You know, you think, I mean, people did this, you know, a long time ago. I mean, for centuries, people have been, you know, putting them in teas in jars this way. They also do have some more traditional style of pottery. So they have some nice traditional style of pottery there too, kind of an old-fashioned style there. And it's the simple things like that we can definitely appreciate for sure. So very cool. This does wrap it up here for the 10 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. We're going to be back with more in just a bit here. I do, into the next hour, want to talk about the second place. I didn't get to talk about them yet, so we'll talk about the second place to get some good tea, and then we'll also go through some other things as well here too. Again, you're listening to WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We'll also go through some fun Halloween indoor activities to do. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Linzette's. Speculators have significantly shifted positions in the Chicago corn and soybean markets, reflecting changing expectations ahead of crucial U.S. supply and demand updates. Over the past week, there's been a notable reduction in bearish bets, marking a trend reversal from record shorts observed 3 months ago. 21-year-old Anderson A. Contreras faces serious charges following a tragic incident. On October 12th, authorities responded to reports of a stabbing in Elgin. At the scene, they found a man with life-threatening injuries who later died at Advocate Sherman Hospital. Contreras has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of aggravated battery. In an expansion of recycling services, Kane County, in collaboration with Flat Can Recycling, is now accepting a range of hard-to-recycle items at its permanent facility in Batavia. Residents can now bring items such as smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, child car seats, strollers, high chairs, and ride-on toy cars to the recycling facility. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024, Bank of America, N.A.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NHL tonight, the Blackhawks continue their road trip. It's a matchup with the Calgary Flames. Chicago coming off Saturday's 5-2 win at Edmonton. Tonight's game, the last of 4 straight on the road to start the season. The Blackhawks open up the home half of the schedule this Thursday night. It's a 7:30 puck drop at United Center against the San Jose Sharks. The Bears feeling confident after a 35-16 win over Jacksonville Sunday in London. It was the 3rd consecutive win for the Bears. They're 4-2 overall. Chicago heads into the bye week. They return to action on the road in the nation's capital against the Commanders. The week after, they head to Arizona, then return home November the 10th against the Patriots. NBA preseason action Monday, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls 111-107.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty.
Ever take your car through the auto emissions lane only to experience the sinking feeling that your car has failed the test? Don't fret. Let Meineke at 376 Sundown in South Elgin fix the problem for you. Meineke's mechanics will determine the exact problem with your vehicle and suggest necessary repairs with Meineke's diagnostic service. Pass that test with help from the trained Meineke technicians. Call today for your appointment. 847-888-9644. That's 847-888-9644. In the mood for some great barbecue but just don't have time to make it yourself? Carry out Coleman's Barbecue on Elgin's East Side at 79 Clock Tower. Coleman specializes in ribs, tips, chicken wings, seafood, and sandwiches with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and dessert. Try Coleman's Exotic Mild Sauce. It's the bomb. You can also buy sauce in gallon or pint sizes. It's prepared just right, the Coleman's way. Call 224-535-8153.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. We are hitting it off with the 11 o'clock hour here. Of course, talking about some fun things, especially when it comes to fun activities as well, too. Before I do that, though, of course, I want to remind you here, you're listening to WRMN, AM 1410. If you'd like to take a look at our website, we are WRMN1410.com, celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting, and of course, many, many more, hopefully many, many more. You can watch us live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, if you'd like to like the video, if you'd like to click the notification bell, you can feel free to do that. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do it. No worries if you don't want to, but it definitely helps us and it helps you because you keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN and, of course, what is going on within the Fox River Valley. All the things that the Fox River Valley has to offer. There's a lot. There's a lot that the Fox River Valley has to offer. So don't forget, we also do have our app. It always comes in nice and clean and clear as well, too, no matter where you are. You can listen to us through the app available through the iOS Apple Store, for the Apple users out there too, or also on Google Play, the Google Play store for Samsung users as well too. So I wanted to talk about another place. We did talk about Steep and Clay, located right here at 8 Douglas Avenue, right here in downtown Elgin. If you go a little bit further out to the Huntley area, and you can check out a place here. It's actually located right by the Barbecue King Smokehouse and Tavern. If you remember the Barbecue King Smokehouse and Tavern in Huntley, they're located right near there, so they're not too far away at all. And it is called the Irie Cup. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly here. The Irie Cup located in Huntley at 11805 Main Street, and they're actually open right now. They are a tea house, so we've been kind of talking a little bit about some places to get some good tea. Of course, one of them being the Steep and Clay, and then the second one here that we'll talk about is the Irie Cup. Now, again, we've been talking a little bit about some tea places because it is the fall season. Fall season, of course, when the temperatures get cooler and you want to enjoy some nice amenities of fall, which of course include, the natural side of fall. So you get the leaves, you get the colorful leaves. They fall, of course, all that jazz, all when it comes to the fall season. But you also want to enjoy amenities like food and drinks, pumpkin being a popular one to try out, butternut squash soup, and more. And of course, a nice hot cup of tea to enjoy as well. As someone who does love coffee and is very much a coffee person, I do enjoy having tea once in a while. And of course, pardon me, I've talked about coffee a lot in the past, and I want to, of course, give recognition to the tea as well. So this is the Irie Cup. It's located in Huntley, and their new home, they say that they are your new home for premium loose leaf teas with a Caribbean flair. So a little bit more specific on this one too. So if you want to check out the tea oasis that awaits you, you can visit their website at theiriecup.com. This is the website to go to. Now, taking a look at their webpage, of course, you can check out everything that they have to offer for sale. You can even do a tea sample box, which is considered a best seller, and they're actually on sale right now. You get an extra $5 off if you purchase online. They also do offer their nice tumbler, which, of course, is a nice cup to put your tea in, or even your coffee, or whatever you'd like. But they do have that with the quote, "In My Tea Era," if you want to give them a try. They also do offer their 16-ounce tea maker as well if you want to make your own tea at home. They offer, of course, a good lineup of different teas, black apple spice. They offer lemon. You can try their blood orange, blue mountain berry. They offer, I'm sure you can find mint tea, things that are listed as calm and cool. You can try ones that offer caramel in there. They even do have a coffee tea as well. So they do have a coffee tea to enjoy. Which is pretty good. Sounds like it's pretty good. A nice coffee tea mix. I don't know. Would you try that? Let us know. They offer different bundle deals. You can also try their botanical skincare class that they have for $40. Join their DIY botanical skincare class where you'll create 3 to 4 unique skincare products that use a variety of teas and herbs. So it's not just about drinking tea. This place also does offer teas for your own other unique skincare products, including here, of course, their class that you can take. They offer soothing facial treatments, nourishing body scrubs. This is a class that you can take to learn how to craft natural products that you can enjoy yourself or also gift to others. Again, it is coming up to the holiday season here too, and tea does last for a pretty long time. So with that being said, if you want to start your early holiday shopping, I know I don't like to think about it because it's like I still want to be in the Halloween season and the fall season. But if you do want to start doing your holiday shopping a little bit early, greatest gifts here with the class. If you want to do a ticket or even a double ticket bundle, they do have that available online too. Now you can also check out their cafe menu. Now the Irie Cup has a nice cafe menu there too, so you can of course pair it not just with the delicious, not just have tea there, but you can also pair it with some good food. They offer sandwiches. So you can do like a nice classic BLT sandwich or a chicken salad croissant sandwich. If you want to have a nice little bite and or treat to enjoy with your tea, you can try out their assorted muffins, banana nut breads, other breads, as well as assorted scones. And they even offer oatmeal as well too. So they have a nice little menu. It's a small menu, but it's a nice little menu, a simple menu to enjoy to kind of help to partner with the tea to drink. So I think that that's pretty cool that they have that to offer as well. Now, if you read a little bit about their story here, they do have that on their website. So it's a family-inspired, owned and operated company. They are run by a husband and wife team, Joseph and LaShonda Lewis. Their 3 growing children often lend a hand as well, too, so that's pretty cool. You can often find the whole family at farmers markets, greeted with a warm smile and a welcome scent of loose leaf tea when you stop on in, too. So very cool. Now, the owner, Joe, grew up in Chicago, surrounded by his father's garden. And while not surrounded by the same lush garden, LaShonda was raised by a passionate tea-drinking Jamaican family who always seemed to know exactly which tea to prescribe. So very, very cool. They were very much in tune with that, knowing exactly, okay, what's going to help with headaches? What's going to help, with a bad cold? she grew up in a family that knew that right away, which is pretty awesome. So by blending the two together, you get this beautiful place called the Irie Cup, and also a wonderful cup, that couple and family that makes it worthwhile to check it out. So very cool. If you want to give them a try, check it out. Viewing their menu, their shop, everything that they have. You can shop by tea type, teaware, and more, and also other products that you can enjoy. This is at the iriecup.com that you can view their website on. You can feel free to shop everything that they have online, or also go in a store as well. So again, if you want to check them out, there's actually photos also online too, of course. They have a nice interior design, simple interior, modern design in there too, very earthy and very comfortable as well. So they have, again, they're different teas. You can even do like little glasses of tea to try out. So as like kind of like a sampler. Again, they also do offer some delicious breakfast options there too, to kind of get you started with your day. A simple place to go to, but little things like that in life definitely make the difference as well too, especially in the fall time. Fall doesn't usually last very long. It always seems to go by quickly. So it's always good to enjoy the little things in life like this. And even having a nice little cup of tea can definitely make the difference for sure, even if we don't really think about it or we take it for granted. So good to enjoy these different amenities, little amenities like this, being a part of the community, for the community. These different places, Steep and Clay and the Irie Cup, of course, are very much community involved, and they want to help people and share their experiences as well too. So it's very, very good to, of course, be a part of the community here on WRMN, serving the Fox River Valley, and of course, talking about local businesses and places, things to do and places to see, great food to eat, all of that here on Out to Lunch with WRMN. So, and of course, also throughout other shows as well too, during the Fox Valley afternoons, the Studio 14 mornings, on Fridays, Dino's Night Out, of course, all these different shows that we all come together and talk about things that are happening in the area. So we are definitely here to present that to you, to give that to you, so that you know exactly what's going on, checking out all of these really great places and wonderful people that are also a part of them as well too. It's events, places, restaurants, performances, all of it. So we're all here for it. Very nice. The time is 11:16. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. What I'm going to do next here is, sometimes I like to change it up. Usually around this time I talk about the National Day calendar, which I will go through, but I like to switch it up a little bit, you know, do some different things, talk a little bit more in detail on some things. So after the break, we'll talk a little bit about some indoor Halloween activities to do. I know, pardon me, I know it's not going to be raining pretty much for the rest of this week. It did rain a little bit earlier today, but if you prefer to maybe stay indoors, maybe you're like, this weather is too chilly for me, I want to stay indoors, I'll give you some good suggestions on some fun activities to do indoors during the Halloween season, during the fall season. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, Everyday life has become filled with barriers, so we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Discover the authentic taste of Italy at Mazziano's Pizza and Pastaria at Route 20 in Nestler in Elgin. There is one true fact of everyday life that never dulls: the simple pleasure of eating great Italian food. At Mazziano's, they'll make sure your dinner or lunch will be the best part of your day. Whether you have a taste for pizza or any of Mazziano's homemade Italian recipes, like ravioli or lasagna, they can also cater your party. Enjoy it any way you like: delivery, carry out, or dine in. Visit Mazzianos.com. Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We hope you are enjoying the show so far here. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. We are still in the 11 o'clock hour. We're seeing some beautiful sunny skies right now. A little bit cloudy here and there in certain areas, but you can still, of course, make out the beautiful blue skies and crisp air. Definitely chillier today. Throughout the rest of this week, we're going to be seeing the temperatures rise a bit here and then eventually dropping as well too. So you can feel free to check that out. So here we go. I wanted to talk a little bit about some good things to do during maybe rainy days during the fall time. As we know, of course, usually we tend to get a little bit more rain during the fall time. We haven't, actually a whole lot recently, I would say, but we did get a little bit of rain earlier today in the morning. Now, if you're the type of person who loves the nice, hot summer days, you can't stand the chillier temperatures, but you still want to have some fun, well, of course, there are some fun activities to do to suggest some fun things to do during the season. During the Halloween season, and of course also the during the fall season as well. So not just Halloween, but also during the fall time, when there tends to be, of course, a little bit more cooler temperatures as well. So you don't want to miss out on these fun things to do. Of course, we do know, the usuals. Of course, carving pumpkins is something fun to do as well. But there are also some other fun activities that you can do if you're looking for indoor Halloween celebrations. So some fun Halloween things to check out as well. Some things that you can check out, well, of course, going to your local YMCA is a good one. They might maybe have like a night of Halloween games, crafts, trick-or-treating, lots of different things. Local churches. There are actually churches out there that do host kind of Halloween events where they're actually called Hallelujah Nights. I know that those are a thing at churches, so they're a little bit more, they're not as Halloween-y, if that makes sense, just depending on, of course, the beliefs of the church. But they do offer like movie nights. Now, the church that I went to growing up, we did have Halloween parties. Because our pastor, he was like, you know what, Halloween, it's a fun time. It doesn't have to be anything that's seen as satanic or anything like that. It's just a fun time. He said it can still be a God-honoring way to have a good time, just by, just having fun, dressing up and having fun too. So local churches, there are churches that do that. Restaurants offer things, of course, when it comes to staying inside. Of course, pumpkin decorating is fun. Pumpkin decorating is a fun activity to do. I haven't done pumpkin decorating in a while, but I'm telling you, it's definitely a lot of fun. And let me also say this too: you can find some amazing pumpkin decorating, carved pumpkins. I mean, you can even look them up online and see. I mean, there are some really detailed ones out there. Some really, really detailed ones that are absolutely phenomenal that you can find too. So some very much so creative pumpkin carving ideas. You can, of course, do the simple ones. So you can try this, the simple ones there, or you can even do some more eccentric ones, some more artistically detailed ones. The one I've got on the screen here now, if you're watching on YouTube, is by a user on Instagram by the name of b.doodles, and they made here. It's Jack Skellington from Nightmare. I almost said Nightmare on Chicago Street. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of them. I mean, they've got they've got some beautiful ones. Day of the Dead. They have just some other simple, funny ones. They have ones where like people make their dogs, favorite Disney movies, very detailed portrait ones, which can be kind of creepy. Tetris fans out there can enjoy one. They have a Tetris one. Harry Potter. I mean, a lot of different ones. That one I don't care for. This one, that design, that it's supposed to be polka dot. Ugh. Yeah, a little bit trypophobia there. They've got some other ones. Yoda pumpkin. Carve a Yoda pumpkin, you should. So there's lots of cool things that you can check out here. Superheroes, some other very creepy ones too, detailed ones, very unique ones. You can also find some ones that are like in silhouette. So you light up on the inside, you have like a silhouette one, which are pretty cool as well, that you can do a side profile portrait or things like that. So even you can definitely find some really cool ones. And those pictures were provided by thesprucecrafts.com. So thank you to them for providing those pictures. Give credit there for them. So thank you so much. That was by Ashley of the Spruce Crafts. Posted just kind of some creative pumpkin crafting ideas to do during the Halloween and holiday season. Even if you're not into Halloween, maybe you don't celebrate Halloween for whatever reason, maybe it's against your beliefs religiously, however it might be, you can still do some fun activities. You can, of course, if you want to do pumpkin carving, if you want to, make different wreaths are also a fun activity to do as well. Make different wreaths wreaths, I meant to say. You can add different leaves. You can add different, you can add like fake or real corn onto the wreaths. So there's all those different fun activities that you can enjoy inside or even outside too. Make them outside, but especially if you're inside, maybe it's a cooler day and you're like, I just don't want to go outside. There are some fun things. You can have fun with food is another one. Enjoy baking things. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, banana bread, banana nut bread, lots of different things that you can make. Some of your favorite dishes, if you want to make your own recipe of butternut squash soup, there's things like that. Of course, for Halloween parties, let me tell you, there are some really, really cool different dishes that you can make out there too. When it comes to different sweet treats. I mean, you know of the pigs in a blanket, you make little zombies out of that, or maybe a bowl of spaghetti that's got like a red sauce that's even more dyed red, and it's supposed to be like brains and things like that too. You can even just do like a simple Halloween mix. Little things like this to enjoy during the Halloween. You can put together your own Halloween costumes. I mean, all this stuff we pretty much know about, but sometimes we forget. Usually, in the past couple of years, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. Doing that Halloween activity, or watching a movie. We haven't watched as many movies this year so far, but we did watch one last night, my brother and I, which of course we were laughing at. It was supposed to be scary, and we were just laughing at it. It was called Hatchet, and we really laughed at that movie. I don't know. We just do. I don't know. And maybe it's a coping mechanism, because as a kid, I hated scary stuff. And so as the time went by, as I got older, I was like, maybe laughing at it is better. And now I just kind of laugh at it. I don't know. So those are just some things to do, fun activities to do during, of course, the fall season. Lots of things that you can do. Maybe you have a family tradition when it comes to baking. Maybe it comes to Halloween decorating. Maybe you make your own Halloween costumes. Maybe you've said, you know, I have never bought a Halloween costume in my life, and I have just made my own Halloween costume. That's fun too. People can get very creative when it comes to Halloween costumes, when it comes to making your own. I mean, my parents growing up, all their Halloween costumes were handmade. They made it. My dad made it with his parents. My mom made it with her parents. They always made their Halloween costumes. And they definitely enjoyed that a lot because it was the process of, you know, putting together and stitching the Halloween costume the way that you like it as well too. Instead of having to go out and buy a Halloween costume, they would make their own and have a lot of fun with it too. So little simple things like that are fun. They're fun to enjoy during the fall season. You know, it's a season of change, and sometimes it can be a very busy season. So, you know, enjoying little things like that here. Of course, we like to suggest to you here on Out to Lunch with WRMN. We're going to take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. The Naperville City Council meets tonight at 7 p.m. Those interested in participating must register to speak by 6:30 p.m. To find the full agenda and access the speaker sign-up form, you can head to the City of Naperville website. In Sugar Grove, a tragic hit-and-run incident has resulted in the death of a 69-year-old woman. The accident unfolded Saturday night just before 10:30 p.m. in the 1900 block of Fays Lane. Authorities discovering the victim lying in the streets, and she was later pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. The Sugar Grove Police Department seeking the driver involved in this fatal crash. Illinois archery deer season in full swing, running from October 1st through January 19th. Hunters in counties with no firearm season, such as Cook and Lake County, can hunt throughout the entire period. Meanwhile, restrictions apply in regions like Champaign and Macon, where only antlered deer can be taken until the end of October. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Monday Night Football, the Bills beat the Jets 23-20. Buffalo improves to 4-2 with the win. The Jets drop to 2-4. Josh Allen, 19 of 25 passing, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns for Buffalo. Allen also rushed for a score. He connected with Dawson Knox and Mac Hollins on touchdown passes. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers, 23 of 35 passing, 2 TDs, 294 yards. He got intercepted once. Alan Lazard and Garrett Wilson hauled in the touchdown passes from Rodgers. Down 10-7 after the first quarter, Buffalo rallied for a 13-7 advantage in the second quarter. The Jets tied it in the third on a Greg Zuerlein 22-yard field goal. Then, with 3:43 left in regulation, Buffalo kicker Tyler Bass connected on a 22-yard field goal that stood up as the winning kick.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We're still in the 11 o'clock hour. We hope you are enjoying the day so far here. We're starting to see a little bit more sunnier skies rolling in through the downtown area. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful day outside today. And I actually recently saw a big group of people just walking into the shawarma stop. And actually, I want to give them recognition today because we have a celebration today recognized on National Day calendar. Yes, it is National Shawarma Day today. Yes, happy National Shawarma Day. And of course, a national happy day to Shawarma Stop. So if you want to celebrate National Shawarma Day today, stop on by to Shawarma Stop right here in Elgin. Right across from us at 13 Douglas, you can enjoy some delicious food options, Mediterranean food to enjoy. And even if you want to top it off with a delicious dessert, of course, you can hop on next door. They're open right now. It's the Stop and Dip. So you got Shawarma Stop, and then next door is Stop and Dip. I do believe they're the same owners. Very nice people, of course. And you can check out what they have to offer at both locations. Of course, they've got their Mediterranean food to enjoy on National Shawarma Day. Or also, of course, to enjoy a nice crepe and gelato or coffee or also tea at Stop and Dip. So very nice. So if you want to head on over, they're open right now. That is, again, the Shawarma Stop is what they're called. And they're right here in Elgin at 13 Douglas Avenue, Unit A. So feel free to check them out. They are open right now until 10 p.m. So they're open now until 10 p.m. If you want to stop on by, of course, they're right across from us. Very nice. And that is, of course, a day to recognize, with it being National Shawarma Day. You can stop on by and enjoy some good dishes. This day is a celebration today to celebrate the Middle Eastern rotisserie method of cooking meats, such as lamb, chicken, and beef, as, of course, how the dishes are made, and also the dishes it makes as well. Not only does shawarma bring mouth-watering flavor, it also can be enjoyed in a variety of different ways. Bursting with a marinade of Mediterranean herbs and spices, shawarma chicken slowly cooks on a vertical rotisserie spit. The tender meat is then thinly sliced, and then it's grilled and then added to a pita wrap for a variety of toppings. You can customize this flavorful dish with fresh vegetables. You can get, of course, cheese, variety of herbs, special sauces, enhance your enjoyment of this delectable dish as well, such as the customer favorites, including their, one of them being customer favorite is the Osmos garlic sauce. No matter how you like your shawarma, the combinations are definitely endless for sure. And speaking, of course, again, here on shawarma, you can check out Shawarma Stop right across from us here at 13 Douglas Avenue. And they do offer a great list of combinations to enjoy. So if you want to check out more information on that, of course, you can visit their website. So their website is featured on the web, of course, if you want to check them out. Again, all you have to do is just look up Shawarma Stop here in Elgin. You'll be able to find them here too. Let me make sure I can bring them up, and then you'll be able to find them. I'm seeing a little bit of lag in the stream, but I think we're okay. ShawarmaStopIL.com is the website to go to. You can, of course, follow that. Or you can even check out their menu on Clover.com. So they do have a list of their menu offerings on Clover.com if you want to view that. They have their menu also featured there too. They're open now until 10 p.m. So you can try their chicken shawarma wrap. You can try their beef kofta wrap. You can try their mix. You can do falafel wrap. They offer pitas, Euro pita. They even offer, of course, some American cuisine here too. So if you want just a regular burger, you can enjoy that too. They offer different plates, veggie mixed plates, chicken shawarma plate. You can try their beef shish kebab. So they have a whole list here, a long list. Hummus, pita. You can do fried okra. You can do hush puppies, fried mushrooms, mozzarella sticks, onion rings. They have a whole list of things to try out. So if you want to view that menu, you can, of course, check out their website or also just head on in. Feel free to wave at us at the window if you'd like and stop on into 13 Douglas Avenue to Shawarma Stop. So there's a way to celebrate National Shawarma Day, recognized today. So definitely experience a flavor-filled shawarma. You can order lamb, beef, chicken, or even Beyond Meat to celebrate as well if you want to check out other local places as well. Don't forget, you can also look for special offers as well around the area too. So feel free to check out that information that's posted onto nationaldaycalendar.com. So there you go. Great way to celebrate. Go on to Shawarma Stop. We've already got a nice gentleman walking in right now to Shawarma Stop. So it looks like it's pretty busy. And I hope everyone who has been there before enjoys their food. I like their chicken. The chicken is very good. I like their chicken wraps. Very delicious. And I also like that they put cuts of pickle in there too. It's kind of a little bit of a nice surprise as someone that does like sour pickles. It definitely adds that beautiful touch to it. So very nice. Another day that is recognized today as well. And of course, many places offer them. One I'll talk about here too, because we are taking you out to lunch. We do talk about lunch places here. It's National Cheese Curd Day. Yes, National Cheese Curd Day, recognized today. Founded in 2015 by National Day Calendar and yours truly, Culver's. Yes, Culver's of just Culver's in general did find this day. So that is awesome. So of course, if you want to check out more information, you know it. Check it out, Culver's.com. What's their flavor of the day today? It is pumpkin pecan. That's their flavor of the day. You can get their delicious cheese curds, of course, many different locations. If you want to check them out. If you'd like to shop online on the radio shopping show end of things, we do have Culver's available. I do believe in stock. We do. If you'd like to try that out, that's for the Elgin location. You can view that on our website. So that's another way, of course, you can celebrate as well. They, of course, offer butter burgers, chicken sandwiches, seafood salads. Of course, also the cheese curds. And also what they have now, too, fairly recently added to their menu now is their hot honey cheese curds. So you get spicy sweet breading. So if you do like your cheese curds a little bit more on the spicy side, or maybe you've never tried it out before and you want to give it a try, you can try them out at any of the Culver's here. Real Wisconsin cheddar, and that's for sure. You definitely get that real Wisconsin cheddar. Get them while they're hot and while supplies last for the fall season. So if you want to check that out, that's on their website, culvers.com. Of course, known for their cheese curds, very delicious, of course. And I did see, because I pass it almost every day, I do believe they have their Curder Burger, which is also still available. So even if you look up here too, if you look up, let's say we look up Culver's Curder Burger, that's something also that you can enjoy. Yes, it's back again. Their Curder Burger. And I have had that before. Now, for me personally, it's quite a bit of cheese. It's a little bit too much cheese for me. But if you do love your cheese, the Curder Burger is something very much so that you can enjoy. And you can also mix and match too. If you'd like to add the cheese curd on with the burger as well, you can do that. You can get it just the cheese curd, or you can also get it with the patty if you'd like. So Culver's does have their Curder Burger still available. I know I did see the sign for that a couple days ago, passing it. So yes, it is National Cheese Curd Day today. A delicious option to choose from. You can always get some delicious cheese curds You can serve them if you want to try them out yourself, making them yourself too. That could be a fun indoor activity to enjoy during the colder weather. You can always eat them fresh, of course. Best way to do it, of course, is, well, they're known in Wisconsin as Wisconsin cheese curds, and you can get some of the best ones in the heartland of where they are originated in Wisconsin. So, or also at Culver's too. They have very good ones. Pardon me. I also tried, there was some, I can't remember the restaurant I went to. I believe it was last year in Michigan. I went to Michigan and they had, I can't remember the restaurant that we went to, but they had some really good cheese curds, very filling cheese curds. I'll have to look up the restaurant. I can't remember. It was in Michigan on a little travel. And they had really good cheese curds. They were big too, and very, very deep fried as well. So on this day, of course, you can celebrate by getting cheese curds. Any place that offers cheese curds, whether you have a particular place that offers favorites or you want to try out Culver's. Culver's, of course, founded National Cheese Curd Day in 2015 to celebrate the delicious and snackable treat. So we thank you to Culver's for that as well. Founded in the Dairy State and proudly serving real Wisconsin cheese, Culver's and National Day calendar have officially declared October 15th as the day. So that was back in 2015 that they did that. And yes, of course, they're made with nice cheddar cheese, but you can also incorporate your own flavor too. Mozzarella cheese. Some places do offer mozzarella cheese curds. They come in different flavors. Some are mainly deep fried appetizers. Others are available fresh. You can try them with garlic and herb, jalapeno, or ranch, or also bacon as well too, if you'd like a bacon cheese curd. So go on out and celebrate today. Get some good cheese curds, no matter where they have them to offer. If you're more local within the downtown Elgin area, you can get some, of course, at Culver's at 1175 North McLean Boulevard on Elgin's west side. So that is a day celebrated today on National Day Calendar. NationalDayCalendar.com is their website to go to. The time is 11:45. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more because there's some other days I want to recognize today. And then we'll follow through and go through, of course, local events, things that are happening in the area. I'm hoping to touch a little bit more base on the theater events as well, coming up with that too, telling you what's going to be coming up. And then stay tuned on Friday. We're going to have in-house guest who will be talking about an upcoming a concert, a well-anticipated concert coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. That'll be on Friday. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit.
The lightest, fluffiest pancakes are calling your name at JoJo's Diner, 1935 West Gulf Road in Schaumburg. JoJo's has a huge breakfast menu featuring skillets, eggs Benedict, and so much more. Don't stop at breakfast. JoJo's also offers great burgers, sandwiches, and shakes. And for mouth-watering prime rib, try JoJo's for dinner. They have such a versatile menu. JoJo's Diner is family-owned and operated, and it's one of Schaumburg's best-kept secrets. Visit jojosdiner.com today.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit milwaukeezoo.org. This summer, get outside and enjoy a quick round of golf at the Twin Lakes Golf Course in Palatine. Twin Lakes features an executive 9-hole golf course with a driving range, cafe, and pro shop. Just starting the game, lessons are available. Take a couple of hours for yourself and stop at the Twin Lakes Rec Area off Northwest Highway and hit the links. For a tee time, call 847-934-6050.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Chicago defense attorney Mark Sheblo has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this nonfiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial itself. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We hope you're enjoying the show so far. We hope you're having a good day so far here. It is still the morning time. We are soon to be approaching the afternoon time here. Of course, here we've got some beautiful skies, a little bit overcast right now. We're kind of seeing a mixture here, a little bit overcast earlier this morning with a little bit of rain, then kind of clearing up a little bit. Now we're kind of seeing it being a little bit more overcast right now, a little bit more of a higher wind speed within the area, but still a day to enjoy as we are in the middle of October, kind of at that middle mark right now. Still have a good amount of time to enjoy the fall season as well here too. So let's see here. We got some other days that are recognized today on National Day calendar and also nationaltoday.com. Some other days that are also pardon me. Oh my goodness, it happens. Some other days that are also recognized today, and I apologize, there's a little bit of a lag in the stream right now. So hopefully we can work that out here. Let's see. Some other days that are recognized today is National Pharmacy Technician Day, which is on the third Tuesday in October. This is an opportunity to thank technicians for their invaluable support and contributions throughout the year. However, the day also explores the technician's role and how vital it is to maintain a safe and efficient health system as well too. Now, their work does change. So there's pharmacy technicians where the jobs might be a little bit different, but they do work in a variety of different environments. Depending on education and training, they manage dispensary supplies at hospitals and also at clinics, retail pharmacies, prisons, and veterinary clinics as well too. So under a pharmacist's guidance, a technician may supply medications to patients, prepare prescriptions as well. They also provide patient education and communicate with physicians. So how to observe today, of course? Well, you can give a pharmacy tech a shout out. Join or promote events supported by pharmacy organizations, or also use a hashtag and post it on social media if you'd like to do that as well too. So that is another day that is also recognized today on National Day calendar. Another day that's recognized today on October 15th is National Anesthesian. Goodness, now I can't pronounce this. Aesthetician? Okay, so a person that works with skincare. Aesthetician. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. My goodness me. Well, anyways, today's a day recognized today to shine the spotlight on the skincare professionals who keep us looking our best. I don't know why I can't pronounce that. Aestheticians Day, I think, is how it's pronounced. That doesn't sound right, though. Well, anyways, they help us anywho, and that's good. They offer great knowledge and skills, of course. Often, they go unrecognized, and yet they deliver superior service every day in spas, medical clinics, and more across the world too. So it's definitely a day to recognize. I mean, they offer microdermabrasions, now that I can pronounce for some reason, moisturizing treatments, facials, hair removal, aromatherapy, body scrubs, and much more too. You know, those are just some of the few services that they offer as well. So throughout the day, we recognize all the care and attention that they give every day. How to observe it? Well, of course, give a shout out, post it on social media if you'd like. There are different products that you can try out. What are some of your favorite products that you like? If they deliver superior service and make you feel rejuvenated, then they deserve recognition. Give them your acknowledgement. So that is also a day recognized today, as well as National Aesthetic. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. It doesn't sound right to me. Aesthetician Day. That doesn't sound right, but we're going to go with it. As you know, I can't pronounce stuff. Hey, you know what? It's, I was talking about tea earlier today, but in the UK, it's coffee week. Okay. So I'm joining the UK here for the coffee week. If you do like a nice coffee, but I do also like tea as well. You can enjoy a nice cup of coffee during the week as well, or any day, every day for me. I got to have my coffee. But this is a week that is recognized in the United Kingdom from today through till the 21st. It's a week dedicated to learning more about the coffee industry and the people who cultivate it. Hundreds of coffee shops, restaurants, roasters, and their customers get together to raise funds for Project Waterfall, working to end the water crisis faced by coffee growing communities worldwide. Donations come from every cup served and every coffee bag sold as well too. So they have raised a lot of money since 2011. They've been funding 13 projects and changing more than 45,000 lives in Ethiopia, Kenya, Nicaragua, Tanzania, and Uganda as well too. So very nice. That is recognized today, UK Coffee Week. Very good. Another day that's also recognized today, a fan favorite of many out there who love this TV show. It is I Love Lucy Day. Yes. Somewhere in the world at this very minute, Lucy and Ricky are arguing in 44 countries. Yes. So, back in the day, CBS was the only channel to watch on Monday nights at 9 p.m. So you can throw on your pajamas and bunny slippers, walk down memory lane with I Love Lucy Day. There you go. It's definitely a funny show to enjoy. It was shot in Hollywood. The show was innovative and fresh. It was the first sitcom to be shot in 35 millimeter film in front of a live audience as well too. Those were real laughs that you're hearing in the show, not canned laughter like we hear in a lot of modern shows today. 3 cameras were used simultaneously to shoot the show, allowing 3 different angles for each scene as well too. Now, after Lucy's pregnancy, the reruns that were shot as a way to let her rest were so popular that it effectively started the concept of rerun, revolutionizing TV as we know it. How interesting is that? That's pretty cool. Now, it actually was the most watched television show in the country for most of its airtime, even becoming the first show to end while at the top of the Nielsen ratings. It won 5 Emmy Awards, and it consistently has been called as one of the greatest shows in television history. I mean, we still see it today as very popular. There's lots of merchandise that people can purchase as well, quotes, and so much more. So today, reruns of I Love Lucy are broadcast on several late-night networks, such as the Hallmark Channel, TBS, Nick at Night, TV Land as well, another one there, great TV Land, as well as many other streaming sites that you can check them out too. So, celebrate today. Hey, maybe you want to be Lucy for Halloween. Maybe we'll see. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll see one at Nightmare. We shall see. So there you go. Definitely a day that is also celebrated today. Some other days, it's National Grouch Day today, in honor of the world's favorite Grouch. That's Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. It was created today to celebrate all the Grouches that we know, all the grumpy people, That reminds me too. I don't know if you've seen the viral video of it was at Disneyland, and there was a couple that got mad at the evil queen, the character evil queen from Snow White, and they were actually getting mad at her because she was being mean to their kid, but that's her character. Oh, it's a viral video out there, and Snow White kind of joins in and is like, you're very grumpy to them. But like still in character, I was like, oh my goodness, wow. So those are some days recognized today on nationaltoday.com. You can find more information posted on there too, and also nationaldaycalendar.com as well. This is wrap it up for the 11 o'clock hour. When we come back, we'll discuss more here, talking about some upcoming theater performances and other local events happening here in the Fox River Valley. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
Truckload of methamphetamine disguised as a shipment of watermelons was seized at the U.S.-Mexican border crossing into San Diego, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said. Methamphetamine valued at more than $5 million was found August 16th when the cargo aboard a tractor-trailer from Mexico was unloaded for a detailed inspection, the agency said in a statement. Among real watermelons, officers found 1,220 packages wrapped in paper colored to look like watermelon skins. The total weight of the packages amounted to 4,587 pounds or 2,080 kilograms. Wow, there's a lot to unwrap here, besides all the packs of meth. Can you imagine the conversation that went into the scheme hatching plan for this? What about the conversation someone sparked that finally had them search the truckload of watermelons? There's no way I'm gonna believe that the Border Patrol found this truck the first time they tried this tomfoolery. I'm praying that there were no forest preserve barbecue functions that are cutting into these magical slices of watermelon. My personal biggest question, why didn't they just hollow out some of the watermelons? I'm Darian Sims, and this is how I see it.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. In Sugar Grove, a tragic hit-and-run incident has resulted in the death of a 69-year-old woman. The accident unfolded Saturday night just before 10:30 p.m. in the 1900 block of Fays Lane. Authorities discovering the victim lying in the streets, and she was later pronounced dead in a nearby hospital. The Sugar Grove Police Department seeking the driver involved in this fatal crash. Illinois archery deer season in full swing, running from October 1st through January 19th. Hunters in counties with no firearm season, such as Cook and Lake County, can hunt throughout the entire period. Meanwhile, restrictions apply in regions like Champaign and Macon, where only antlered deer can be taken until the end of October. The Naperville City Council meets tonight at 7 p.m. Those interested in participating must register to speak by 6:30 p.m. To find the full agenda and access the speaker sign-up form, you can head to the City of Naperville website. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Available now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes the backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended his case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety test as well as the breathalyzer tests. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcripts from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears feeling confident after a 35-16 win over Jacksonville Sunday in London. It was the third consecutive win for the Bears. They're 4-2 overall. Chicago heads into the bye week. They return to action on the road in the nation's capital against the Commanders. The week after, they head to Arizona, then return home November the 10th against the Patriots. NBA preseason action Monday. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls 111-107. NHL tonight, the Blackhawks continue their road trip. It's a matchup with the Calgary Flames. Chicago coming off Saturday's 5-2 win at Edmonton. Tonight's game, the last of 4 straight on the road to start the season. The Blackhawks open up the home half of the schedule this Thursday night. It's a 7:30 puck drop at United Center against the San Jose Sharks.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com.
At the law offices of Guthrie and Brady, we are dedicated to providing high-quality legal services at affordable prices. Whether you're dealing with real estate transactions, foreclosures, or will and estates, our experienced team, including Mary Brady, the happy lawyer, is here to help. With over 50 years of experience, you can trust that our attorneys have the knowledge and expertise to handle your legal needs. Our comfortable and welcoming office, along with our professional staff, makes it easy for you to get the legal guidance you deserve. If you're looking for expert legal services you can rely on, contact the law offices of Guthrie and Brady today. Schedule a consultation and let us put our decades of experience to work for you. For more information, visit gandblegal.com. That's gandblegal.com.
Welcome, everybody, to the 12 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. Pardon me. That happens. Oh, my goodness. Need another drink of water and laying off the coffee, really much so the creamer, because that definitely that causes that to happen. You know, I should know better, but I got to have my coffee, and I got to have it with a little bit of cream. My dad says eventually the older I get, the less cream I'll have in the coffee. I'm like, well, maybe. I don't know. I enjoy it as the way I like to enjoy it. So we shall see, though. Who knows? So, again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. If you want to take a look here at our website, we're WRMN1410.com. Again, WRMN1410.com. If you'd like to take a look at our webpage, feel free to do that. See what we have to offer on there, of course. Don't forget, of course, also here, too, you can listen to us through the app. The app is available for download on Google Play for Samsung users, and of course also available on the App Store for Apple users out there as well too. So feel free to check out all that information posted on there. Let's see here. So, of course, I wanted to go through some events happening within the area of the Fox River Valley. And, of course, I wanted to touch base with some of these local theater companies. Lots of these theater companies offer great performances. They put a lot of time and energy and effort into their performances. And we definitely want to give them recognition and tell you exactly what's going on, of course, with them, too. So we're going to start off here with the Children's Theater of Elgin, the CTE of Elgin, as well as here in partnership with the Fox Valley Theater Company. They have some fun upcoming shows that you don't want to miss out on here. So let's talk a little bit about that and see what they have coming up in the near future. For the 2025-2026 season, so far what they have for the Children's Theater of Elgin, and we've talked about this one before, of course, is in November, coming up November 14th through till the 17th, Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and Sunday matinee show at 2 p.m. at the Hemmons Cultural Center is Annie Jr. Of course, the beloved little redhead orphan Annie is going to be on the big stage coming up here at the Hemmons Cultural Center in November. So it's, of course, based on the very popular comic strip and adapted for the adapted from the Tony Award-winning Best Musical, with a beloved book and score by Tony Award winners Thomas Meehan, Charles Strauss, and Martin Chernin. Annie Jr. features everyone's favorite little redhead in her very first adventure. So that'll be coming up in November, and that'll be performed at the Hemmons Cultural Center. The nice thing also featured by the Hemmons Cultural Center and also CTE of Elgin is that the Saturday night performances will feature ASL interpretation also. And this is presented through arrangement with the Music Theater International, and it's rated G for all ages. So it's definitely fun for kids, teens, adults, anyone. So it's good to check that out. That'll be coming up in November. Also like to tell you here too that there are auditions. There is an auditions section that you can take a look at and view for yourself. If you would like to, you can view the eligibility, the cost, time commitment, expectations, and tips, as well as codes of conduct. And if you want to check out more information about registration, you can find it under cteelgin.com/auditions. If you'd like to join classes, learn a little bit more about some interactive workshops on how to do acting, how to, make sure to project your voice properly, things like that, making sure that your back isn't turned to the stage when you're talking, things like that. A lot of different theater skills that I learned in school too. I have to say we were treated in a very professional manner when it came to our performances at Westminster Christian School growing up. And we were lucky enough, fortunate enough to be able to work with Hemmons Cultural Center whenever we did have the musicals. When I was in high school, we were able to perform at the Hemmons Cultural Center. They allowed us to use their stage, which we were very grateful for. So very much so a professional manner. Our teachers were very professional. We were treated very professional. Expected to perform very professionally, and I'm very grateful for that too. Not to say, of course, other school performances don't do that as well, but being on the bigger stage at the Hemmons Cultural Center was definitely quite an experience, for sure. So, and you get to have fun with it as well. It's important to have fun. So feel free to check that out. There is a list that you can also enroll to on their email list to make sure that you're in the loop about any camps or workshop announcements. That's all featured on their website. That is cteelgin.com. So feel free to check them out. The Elsinore Theater Ensemble, back a couple days ago on the 13th of October, had their last performance of Hand to God. I did have a couple of the cast members on for an interview not too long ago, and hopefully you enjoyed that show if you were able to go at the church. They had that running September 27th through till October 13th. So their last performance was October 13th. If you would like to take a look at some pictures from from their performances, feel free to check them out. They're posted on Facebook. You'll be able to find that, more information on that. And they have some cool pictures there too if you want to check that out. So that's posted onto their Facebook page. Also coming up here too, and I'm looking forward to having the interview coming up on Friday. It is Brahms and Hansen's Psalms of David. Now this is coming up. This is brought to you by the Elgin Master Chorale, and they're going to be at ECC at the Elgin Community College. And you can find information there too if you want to purchase tickets, giving you a little heads up. We'll go into more detail on what this show is going to be about coming up on Friday for a live in-person interview. So stay tuned for that. but their season of, pardon me, the Elgin Master Chorale is kicking off with a beautiful evening of chorale mastery featuring Brahms' timeless, just sang their Parzen along Robert Hansen's vibrant Psalms of David experience. So if you want to check out more information on that, you can visit their website, elginmasterchorale.org, for more info. Or also stay tuned on Friday at 12:30. We're going to be having an interview with them to talk a little bit more about the performance. So if you want to check out just more general information about the Elgin Master Chorale, you can hear the voices and feel the passion at these different performances. elginmasterchorale.org is the website to go to. Some other things here, too. You can check out the Rouse Center for the Arts, located at 26 North William Street in Crystal Lake. They do have some upcoming events coming up around the corner here, too. The William Street Repertory is presenting Avenue Q, which is an adult show, ages 18 and up. It's a musical. Avenue Q, the musical, coming up Friday, October 18th. Through till Saturday the 19th. So it is coming up this weekend. If you want to check out tickets, you'll be able to find that posted on their website under events.rousecenter.org is where you'll be able to find that. They also do have some other events here too. Best-selling author, humorist, and master of satire returns to the Rouse Center coming up here on October 23rd on a Wednesday. That is an evening with David Sedaris. You can find out information on that. The show will be at 7 p.m. That is posted on their website. And they actually did already sell out of tickets. So there you go. That was a pretty popular one that people already purchased those tickets for. Clay Jenkinson is going to be performing as Robert Oppenheimer. That'll be coming up here Friday, October 25th. So that is going to be at the Rouse Center for the Arts. And actually, it is a fundraiser for Rouse Center and CL Public Library Foundation, too. So tickets done, the money will go to the fundraiser for the Rouse Center and the CL Public Library Foundation, too. So it's going for a very good cause. You can also check out some other good comedic shows that are coming up here, too, in the near future for the rest of the year, going through till... into even next year, too. So if you go down the bottom of the page, they even have one set for March 22nd of next year. So they do plan ahead pretty well here. If you want to view more information about the different shows that are upcoming there, you can visit their website at rousecenter.org. Good to make sure to see whether something is actually at the Rouse Center or if it might be at the Williams Street Repertory or even Arts on the Green. I do believe the Arts on the Green is officially over now. It was more of a summer outdoor entertainment, so they are over now, but they'll be back again next year. And there's also information, of course, for educational program options, School for the Arts. They have that too if you want to join. They do offer their Rouse Center RCSA, School of the Arts. This is where you can create, strive, risk, and achieve your goals. So if you want to check that out, they offer their community students and those seeking new skills a program that caters to both those continuing their artistic exploration and those who have considered the benefits of the arts as well, too. So more information can be found on rousecenter.org. The time is 12:17. We're going to take a little time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B., WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
My fellow Kane Countyans, I am Anthony Catella, the Republican candidate for Circuit Clerk. This election is important for Kane County as well as our country. Independent, libertarian, and all voters can make a big difference by voting for the right candidate regardless of party. I am a good, decent, honest, patriotic American called to public service. I ask you to vote for me as your next Circuit Clerk of Courts for Kane County, Illinois. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. My fellow Kane Countyans, I am Anthony Catella, the Republican candidate for Circuit Clerk. This election is important for Kane County as well as our country. Independent, libertarian, and all voters can make a big difference by voting for the right candidate regardless of party. I am a good, decent, honest, patriotic American called to public service. I ask you to vote for me as your next Circuit Clerk of Courts for Kane County, Illinois. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We're talking about some of the local performances that are coming up here, too. Stay tuned for more, of course, in the near future. We still have a little bit of time left here in the 12 o'clock hour. That is the first half of the 12 o'clock hour. And then we'll hop in, of course, to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. When we come back, then we'll be officially be then in our Tradio segment. That is the time to announce on Tradio if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, or announce an upcoming event within the Fox River Valley area. That'll be time to call in to the studio live phone numbers here at 847-931-1410 or also 505-926-1410 through that text line as well too. So there you go. Let's take a look here at some other upcoming performances that are going to be happening within the area. Now, we did have here last month, or it was a couple months ago. Yeah, no, it was a couple months ago. It was the Moonlight and Magnolias brought to you by the Elgin Theater Company. Their next performance will be the Christmas Express. So this will be coming up here. It's called the Christmas Express, and you can even watch a little trailer if you'd like to. It's featured on their website. And it's going to be coming up in mid to late November. So this is the Christmas Express, and they're doing it a little bit earlier there to kind of get you into the holiday spirit, which is pretty smart of them to do that. If you want to get yourself into the holiday spirit, as kind of a way to say, hey, I'm going to start off here celebrating Christmas and the holidays. And what better way to do that than to check out a fun performance to go to. So this is going to be coming up here. It's called the Christmas Express. The Christmas Express. And if you want to check out more information about this and what it's about, you can visit their website, elgin-theater.org, under their next production. They're working very hard to make sure that that they're getting it all set and ready to go. Performance dates are November 15th, 16th, and 17th, as well as the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Friday and Saturday performances will be starting at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday performances for matinee times at 2 p.m. This is going to be at the Elgin Art Showcase building at 164 Division Street on the 8th floor. It's right next to the St. John's parking lot is where you can find that. So more information to come in the future. Visiting their website at elgin-theater.org is their website to go to. So feel free to check that out. At the Metropolis Performing Arts Center, they are celebrating their 25th anniversary. You still have some time to check out their main stage series. This is still happening now until October 20th. It is Rodgers and Hammerstein's performance of Cinderella that you can enjoy. You still have time. It's appropriate for ages 5 and up. And it's they have different tickets available. So they have their regular A-level tickets at $49, regular B-level at $45, previews at $30, and then also the students can get in for $24. The duration of the show is 2 hours and 10 minutes with a 15-minute intermission. And this is going to be coming up here. This is performing now through till October 20th. So you still have some time. If you'd like to purchase tickets, you can go on their website at metropolisarts.com to view their ticket pricing, which I did mention. And of course, the times, dates and times. So you can still check them out. They're already coming up here. It's Thursday, October 17th at 7:30. Friday, October 18th at 7:30. And then it's Saturday, October 19th at 7:30. And then the 2 p.m. show is already sold out on Saturday, and Sunday's matinee 2 p.m. show, the last show, is already sold out as well too. So you still have time in terms of those time slots to get some good tickets. 7:30 shows are the only ones available left. Thursday, October 17th, Friday, October 18th, and Saturday, October 19th. So if you want to check out more information on that, feel free to visit their website at the metropolisarts.com, metropolisarts.com. After that show coming up in November 24th through till December 23rd, it is the classic Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. They're going to be performing there. A classic show that many know about, of course. I was always afraid of it as a kid. Growing up, the story always scared me. But it's definitely a very heartwarming story in the end as well, too. So, you know, we all know the story about Ebenezer Scrooge and, of course, visiting the past, present, and future to discover the true meaning of Christmas. That'll be coming up here at the Metropolis Performing Arts Center. And it's a record-breaking production, returning with enough magic, joy, and Christmas spirit to delight audiences of all ages. So check that out. That'll be coming up November 24th through till December 23rd with those ticket prices posted on their website, metropolisarts.com. You can also check out upcoming performances for next year. We got Mary Poppins, a stage concert will be coming up. That'll be in February and March, and Rock of Ages in May. They're going to be having that. And then even into late summer of next year, they're going to be having Ken Ludwig's Dear Jack, Dear Louise. So they have some stuff very much so ready to go for even next year. Again, all this information can be found on metropolisarts.com. And another wonderful theater to talk about here within the Fox River Valley area is Paramount Theater in Aurora. They're going to be having some upcoming performances. Of course, we've been mentioning here their performance of Frozen, the Broadway musical, will be coming around the corner here, so you don't want to miss out on that. Other events will also be featured at the Paramount Aurora Theater, and you can also watch movies. They offer their $1 Movie Mondays at Paramount Theater. So most Mondays are only for $1. This is where you can come on in and enjoy classics of modern cinema on the magnificent 2-story screen at Paramount Theater with the incredibly low price of just $1 per ticket. You can buy tickets at the door, and if you want to check out their movie list, you can view that information posted on their website. The next one will be coming up here November 4th. It's going to be the 1954 Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. So they're going to be performing that. That'll be coming up November 4th. That'll be on the big screen. November 11th will be Forrest Gump, 1994. October Sky, and November 18th. November 25th, we'll be performing. They're going to be playing on the screen It's a Wonderful Life. They have Die Hard in December, and then some other shows as well, too. So if you want to end the year graciously, you can enjoy the classic of The Wizard of Oz. That'll be December 30th. So that's definitely going to be good. To watch it on the big screen like that, very cool. My grandma remembers seeing it in color on the big screen when she was 16. She remembers just like how in awe how everyone was in awe at the time for seeing color on the big screen. She said it was just absolutely amazing. Everyone was just like in awe about it. They walked out of the theater like, I couldn't believe what I just saw. It was so amazing. So very cool. We've got Terry in the comments here. Matt, enjoying the show. You are making the time fly today. Thank you so much, Terry, for commenting in. I'm glad you are enjoying the show. And thank you, of course, to everyone else who's listening here. We're taking you out to lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We're broadcasting live, of course, here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We've got you. And of course, we are approaching the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Then when we come back, of course, we'll be in our Tradio segment. So if you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and are announced to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be the time coming up here in a couple minutes to give us a call. 847-931-1410. Or also to text the Image 360 number, 505-926-1410. So that'll be coming up here. If you want to add yourself to the list, let us know what's happening. Might be an item you're looking to just get rid of. Still kind of garage sale season. We're still seeing a couple of them in our neighborhood too, even though the weather's getting a little bit chillier. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch. We'll officially be in our Tradio segment here in just a bit. Again, you're listening to Matt, broadcasting live, taking you out to lunch, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. Illinois archery deer season in full swing, running from October 1st through January 19th. Hunters in counties with no firearm season, such as Cook and Lake County, can hunt throughout the entire period. Meanwhile, restrictions apply in regions like Champaign and Macon, where only antlered deer can be taken until the end of October. The Naperville City Council meets tonight at 7 p.m. Those interested in participating must register to speak by 6:30 p.m. To find the full agenda and access the speaker sign-up form, you can head to the City of Naperville website. In Sugar Grove, a tragic hit-and-run incident has resulted in the death of a 69-year-old woman. The accident unfolded Saturday night just before 10:30 p.m. in the 1900 block of Fays Lane. Authorities discovering the victim lying in the street, and she was later pronounced dead in a nearby hospital. The Sugar Grove Police Department seeking the driver involved in this fatal crash. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NHL tonight, the Blackhawks continue their road trip. It's a matchup with the Calgary Flames. Chicago coming off Saturday's 5-2 win at Edmonton. Tonight's game, the last of 4 straight on the road to start the season. The Blackhawks open up the home half of the schedule this Thursday night. It's a 7:30 puck drop at United Center against the San Jose Sharks. The Bears feeling confident after a 35-16 win over Jacksonville Sunday in London. It was the 3rd consecutive win for the Bears. They're 4-2 overall. Chicago heads into the bye week. They return to action on the road in the nation's capital against the Commanders. The week after, they head to Arizona, then return home November the 10th against the Patriots. NBA preseason action Monday, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls 111-107.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leading your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. And of course, you know what time it is. It is our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call here today at 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. Maybe you have a garage sale and it's getting close to the end times for the garage sale for the year, ending the garage sale season here, and maybe you want to have one last more hurrah when it comes to the garage sailing. Well, feel free to announce it here on Tradio. If you're looking to sell a particular item, you're like, hey, I'm looking maybe to maybe get some good money on it. Maybe there might be something out there that you're like, hey, someone out there might maybe, pay some good money for this. Or maybe just looking for something to get rid of or to have sell for cheap. Feel free to give us a call here, 847-931-1410. If you prefer to not be on the airwaves, of course, I always advise here too. If you would prefer, you can text the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. Again, that is 505-926-1410 if you want to post your Tradio announcement there. That number is brought to you by Image 360 South Elgin. They are a sign shop in South Elgin, a supplier of custom indoor and outdoor signage, banners, and displays, plus digital printing. You can find them located at 506 Sundown Road in South Elgin, open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also check out more information on their website, image360.com. Again, that's image360.com. That's Image 360 of South Elgin, your one source for custom signs. So let's take a look here at some previous Tradio callers that have called in within the past couple of weeks. If you want to add yourself to the list, 847-931-1410. Let's take a look here. We've got Tradio caller has that 1977 Corvette for sale, asking $5,000 or best offer. It does need a little bit of work, but it still runs well. He is located out in Elgin, right here in Elgin. If you want to give him a call, he can be reached at 630-400-2730. Again, that's 630-400-2730. Another Tradio caller here has 14 And I mean these, 14 in total, 3-drawer filing cabinets. So she's got a whole collection of these. Now she's looking to give them away for free as soon as possible. She's, I'm sure, would be happy if someone would take all of them. But the tops are rusted. So the tops are rusted there. They're scrap metal. They can be used as scrap metal as well too. Giving them away for free. So if anyone is interested, they're 3-drawer filing cabinets, completely steel. That number to dial is 630-267-5543. Again, 630-267-5543. Another Tradio caller here. Maggie has those DVD collections for sale. The full set of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, as well as here too, and these are all separate. The full season, 7 seasons, plus a year in the life of Gilmore Girls. Fantastic show to watch. And also the first 4 seasons of the show Castle, as well as the first 4 seasons of Boston Legal. Now, also she has here too is a beautiful Yamaha keyboard for sale. It has the stand and also the instructions that come with it. $200 is the asking price for that. And then the last thing that she has for sale are 2 cemetery plots in Lakewood Cemetery in Elgin for sale. She's moving and won't be able to use them. So feel free to reach out to her. That number is 224-508-5532. Again, 224-508-5532. Another Tradio caller here. This is Dave calling in. He has a janitorial cleaning cart for sale. There's room for a mop. There's a bucket. Cleaning supplies are all included for just $50. And then he also has a little giant ladder system. It's 23 feet in length. It's foldable, and it can be used on stairs. And it is pretty heavy though, too. $150 or a reasonable offer for that. That number to dial is 331-588-0493. Again, 331-588-0493. Another Tradio caller here, Greg calling in. He's looking to buy those old bicycles. He's looking for any of those old vintage bicycles, even some antique ones too. Late 1800s to the 1960s or 70s. Bone shakers, balloon tires, Schwinn bicycles, parts, pieces, accessories. They really can be in any condition. He's also looking for men's or women's style watches, vintage Omega watches, and even some diver style watches. He will definitely pay top dollar for those, as he is a collector, not a dealer. He also is looking to sell here a 2003 Mustang. This Mustang has 81,000 miles on it. It's charcoal gray in color with leather interior, all new hydraulics, new brakes, tires, etc. $6,500 is the asking price. If anyone is interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-884-6033. Again, that's 847-884-6033. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a part-time janitor job within the area. So if anyone is interested, please feel free to reach out to them. That number is 847-697-9228. Again, 847-697-9228. Another Tradio caller here is Wood by Jeff, located in Elburn. He has some free items for sale. He has here some garden stakes, he has canning jars, and also some fishing lures, as well as a lot of other free items too. He's got some cedar wood scrap pieces, shelving boards, concrete boards, firewood, and more. He also has some tinder pieces of wood, also some window screens that are adjustable. 2 large and 2 small ones, about 4 of them for free. And then he also does have here too, he's looking to sell some walnut, oak, and cherry lumber. So he has some of those. If anyone's interested, please feel free to reach out to him. That's Wood by Jeff in Elburn. And he's also still looking for a place for his shop, open to different possibilities. That number is 630-365-9488. Again, that's 630-365-9488. There you go. Another Tradio caller here has a 1972 jukebox for sale. It also has the sit-down, it needs some work, $150 is the asking price on it. Also has a sit-down slot machine. It's double diamonds, it takes quarters, and also pays out in quarters too. That price is $200 for that. So if anyone's interested, please feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-8813. Again, 847-8813. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a used Toro snowblower, getting ready for the upcoming chilly weather and snow, the snowy weather, which a lot of us don't want to think about, but maybe you out there are very much so excited for it. Whatever the case might be, good to have a snowblower just in case. And this caller in particular is looking for a used Toro 721 snowblower. That number to dial is 224-305-4017. Again, that's 224-305-4017. We have another Tradio caller. Has a friend who's selling a truck, a 2006 Ranger for sale, a must sell. They're looking to sell it pretty quickly here. $1,600 or best offer, or also he could also trade. So he can also trade with you too. Has a toe on the back, a little bit of rust, but still runs very well. That number to dial is 847-354-8854. Again, 847-354-8854. A couple other Tradio callers here calling in. We have a Tradio caller who has that adjustable twin XL bed for sale. It does come with a remote control too. $200 is the asking price. That number to reach out to is 847-830-7199. Again, 847-830-7199. Another Tradio caller here has some plus size dresses, pants, and shirts for ladies. They're 3X and 4X. That number to dial is 847-533-4673. Again, 847-533-4673. And then finally here we have another Tradio caller that has 2 cemetery lots in Chapel Hill Garden West in Oak Brook. So those are in Oak Brook. Looking to sell. They've never been used. $3,500 is the asking price. $3,500 is the asking price for both of them, and includes all the transfer fees as well. Yes, I got a couple guys here laughing at me, or at the Tradio announcement. 630-202-0800. 630-202-0800. The time is 12:45. We're going to take a quick time out, folks. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Hey there, this is Marky B from The First Shift, inviting you to join Brian Anderson for his new radio show, Kane County Speaks, every Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. during the final hour of my morning show. It's an election year, and Brian will discuss important local issues and interview local candidates from the perspective of Kane County Speaks. The show will feature open phone lines for your thoughts, comments, and questions, and the chat room will be open at WRMN Radio on YouTube. Kane County Speaks is citizen-driven and focused on making Kane County a better place to live and work with goals of freedom, security, and prosperity for all. To learn more about their grassroots organization, you can check them out at KaneCountySpeaks.com. Let's discuss the issues of Kane County so that you can get involved and make a difference too. It's Kane County Speaks every Thursday morning with Brian Anderson from 9 until 10 a.m. during the first shift right here on WRMN AM 1410 and at WRMN Radio on YouTube.
B-Lux Bar and Grill Wisconsin Dells is the quintessential American grill and bar with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species, the zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendix Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit MilwaukeeZoo.org.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better. Check with the BBB first because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We still have a little bit of time left here. If you are interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, you can feel free to give us a call here, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. If you would prefer, of course, to give your Tradio announcement through the Image 360 info number, that number is 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. What I want to do here is continue on. I want to go through some other events that are happening within the area, so I want to do that. And then I also have a compiled list on places that are going to be open during Nightmare on Chicago Street, because there's going to be quite a few places that will be open. There is a list that's actually posted onto exploreelginarea.com. If you scroll through, you'll be able to find it there. So I want to make sure, of course, to announce that to you so that you know what's going to be open at what times, what also might be featured at these different places as well, because some places are going to be offering some different specials and fun activities and things like that too. So of course we want to keep you in the loop with that. Now don't forget, coming up here October 18th, it is the Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride. Yes, that is going to be a lot of fun. That is at Camp Big Timber in Elgin. This is where you can take a trip on a haunted hayride through the Cursed Woods. Very popular event to go to. It's recommended for ages 13 and up. You can find information and tickets at darkhollowsticketspice.com. Ticketspice.com is where you can find it. The general admission is $25 with the parking for free. Now, if you prefer to have some VIP parking, that's $10. If that is worth it to you, absolutely be my guest and do that. So this is going to be coming up through October, still going on now. The last entry will be at 10:30 p.m. The attraction opens at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. is when the attraction opens. Some other things that are going to be coming up here too. October 19th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's downtown Hampshire's outdoor market. The downtown Elgin market is officially over. They ended on October 11th. If you still do want to check out some other great local markets, you can check out the Hampshire's outdoor market, which will be coming up on October 19th. So mark your calendars for that. They are going to be located at the Hampshire Commons at 113 West Oak Knoll Drive in Hampshire. Shop local vendors, crafters, produce, and more. It is, of course, free admission. So that's going to be the last time they're going to be having it for this year. Will be Saturday, October 19th. So if you still want to go to some fresh markets featuring local vendors, produce, crafters, and more, the last one will be coming up Saturday, October 19th for the Hampshire's outdoor markets, held 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. every third Saturday through till October 19th. So the last one that they had was in September 21st. Last one will be coming up this Saturday, October 19th. So you don't want to miss out on that. Another thing that's coming up here is a bake sale. This is called the Gingerbread Bazaar. This is coming up at the Journey of Hope Church, October 19th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that'll be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's the United Methodist Church located at the northwest corner of Randall Road and Highland Avenue here in Elgin. That'll be coming up October 19th. This weekend, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Crafters are going to be selling quality handcrafted goods, plus a wide assortment of baked goods that'll be for sale. So you're going to be able to find a lot of that good stuff for sale. Lunch will also be available for purchase, and each attendee will receive a free slice of delicious gingerbread. Proceeds will support local and global missions. So that'll be coming up here at the Journey of Hope Church, coming up this weekend, October 19th, 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. So that'll be from 9 a.m. Until 2 p.m. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, Matt. It's Vicki. I'm calling about the American Legion meat raffle we have coming up November 2nd. I wanted to shout it out to everybody. We have flyers out. We're just doing it to it. But I want to let everybody know it's our annual meat raffle. It's going to be from 5 o'clock that day till 9 o'clock. We're going to have approximately 16 raffles. At halftime, which would be about, maybe after 8 boxes are sold, we're going to serve turkey sandwiches. The tickets are $1 a piece, or you may get 6 for $5 the day of the event. And this box of meat is several different pieces of meat. It's not just a turkey.
Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely always a popular one that you do, the meat raffle.
That's correct. It is a very popular one, but I just want to shout it out to let everybody know what's happening November 2nd at 820 North Liberty Street, American Legion, Post 57. Come on out for a good time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in, Vicki, and we're definitely going to be passing that message along.
Thanks so much.
You're very welcome.
Matt.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All right, we have traded caller number 1 today on October 15th. Vicki calling in to announce the American Legion Post 57's meat raffle in November. November 2nd is when it's coming up here. It is from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., and that's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be having like 16 raffles. So lots of chances for you to potentially win some great prizes. Halftime, they're going to be serving turkey sandwiches. That will be sold. The price for tickets are $1 a piece or 6 for $5. And included in this meat raffle will be several different pieces of meat to enjoy. So that'll be coming up here at American Legion, Post 57 at 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin. That'll be November 2nd, 5 to 9, from 5 to 9 p.m. So there you go. Another great announcement there. What I want to do next here, we have a couple minutes left, is I wanted to announce the places that are going to be open during Nightmare on Chicago Street, because a lot of the local businesses will be open here, and we want to tell you what's going to be happening here. So we'll start off with, of course, right here at 8 Douglas, which I did talk about them earlier today, kind of talking a little bit about hot drinks to enjoy, including tea. Steep and Clay, they're going to be open at 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. So they're going to be offering some cinnamon orange spice tea as a specialty, which is a perfect blend for autumn flavors to keep you cozy as the spooky fun season unfolds. They also offer other fall tea favorites, perfect for the crisp, eerie evening in Elgin. Be Unique Latin Kitchen will be open that day. That'll be 12 p.m. until 1 a.m. in the morning, October 20th. Get ready for some wickedly good cocktails. That'll be during Nightmare on Chicago Street. Indulge in hauntingly delicious drinks like the Vampire Kiss, Corpse Revive, Gravedigger, and Freddy's Love Potions. If you need some fuel for your Monster Mash moves with DJ Dre, they've got you covered with mouth-watering bites. They're going to be offering some specials, including empanada chicken and vegetarian flautas, Puerto Rican style, and more. So they're going to be open also during Nightmare on Chicago Street. Let's see here. The other list as well of places. Let me scroll down the page so I can find it. El Patio and Elgin will be open that day starting at 5 p.m. So they're going to be open during the starting time or an hour previous before they start opening. They're going to be bringing the energy to Nightmare on Chicago Street. The drink special of that night will be their Spooky Black Margarita, a perfect way to kick off the night. They also are going to be having their late night menu that'll be featured during that time to keep the party going with some delicious bites like their Flautas Cup, nachos, or a steak or chicken taco to fuel up for more fun. They're also going to be having their live DJ featured there as well, so you don't want to miss out on that. Also featured during Nightmare on Chicago Street, who's going to be open? Al's Cafe. Al's Cafe will also be open as well. Now, what they're going to be featuring is they'll be open from 5 p.m. to 11, and they're going to be having their Toxic Tea, which is a Long Island iced tea. You can also save the chilling zombie juice, which is sangria that they're going to be having. And then they're also going to be having their Hauntingly Delicious special that's going to be happening only that night. They're offering their $10 Bloody Brains, a giant meatball that's to die for. Yes, so they are having a Halloween-themed menu coming up that night, October 19th, 5 p.m. to 11. Some other things here, too, of course. Dream Lounge is going to be they're going to be open, so they're going to be having their coffee menu. Blue Box will also be open there, too, from 6 to 11. Some great sandwiches. They're going to be having a sandwich and soup combo that'll be on sale as a special. Kubo Sushi will be there, too. They're going to be having some drinks for $15. That'll be from 6 to 11, so they're going to be open during that time as well. And we're going to be there. We're going to be there as well. It's going to be fun. I mean, there's a whole list here. I wasn't able to go through all of it, but there's a whole list. Tons of different things that are going to be places that are going to be open during that time. So stay tuned for that. Coming up tomorrow, I might have to remind myself to go through the rest of the list because lots of places do offer extra special deals during that time. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned for more local programming coming up in just a bit.